This is my bike. Yes, there are many like it, but this one is mine. Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel, One Down, Four Up. As you can see, this is a walking vlog. My bike got stolen, so now I gotta walk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here at the park. There's a track that goes all the way around the park, and I'm here getting my exercise on. And I walked already around it, and just want to show you the skate park over here, because as you know in my previous videos, I'm all about getting myself back into shape and getting my exercise on. So I thought what better thing to do is get on the bike, ride to the park, walk around the park and get my exercise on, because that's what I've been doing lately, doing a lot of walking, and it's been helping me out a lot by getting my blood sugar down, and I've accomplished a lot with my blood sugar going down. So I'm going to continue walking. I've always been a believer in exercise. I mean, I used to do it all the time. I'd go to the gym and stuff when I was younger, but as I got older I kind of slacked off. I think I stopped around 35 years old and pretty much turned into a couch potato. But yeah, I'm too young for anything serious to happen to me, like diabetes and hypertension, because like I said, I've always been an avid exercise person. So it's not hard for me to get back into that thinking habit again. This is a skate park. I bring my kids, we come out here all the time, ride BMX. I show them how I used to do in the old days. Do flat landing tricks, go up the ramp there and carve the walls. And my son, actually my wife was pretty impressed that I was still able to do that, or can still do that. But yeah, this is a cool skate park. Anyways, I gotta continue my walking. I'm walking with full gear on, as you can see. Got my jacket and my pants, my helmet, walking on this park. You know, hopefully I don't get heat stroke, because I'm sweating like crazy. But it's a good exercise, something to do during the day besides sitting at home watching YouTube videos and eating potato chips. I don't know what the actual mileage is around this park, but it's got upgrades and downgrades, and it's pretty exciting. You like my Batman wristband? I think it's pretty cool. So anyways, my bike is parked way over there. I know my camera's not picking up, but that building way over there, it's way over there, and I still got to go halfway around it, and then I'll head home for a shower. I already ate lunch, so that's why I wanted to come walk after lunch, because and burn that sugar and get that exercise. It's really hot with this helmet on. But it's a nice park. They got basketball courts over there, got a swimming pool right there, and way over there is the school my kids used to go to about 3 years ago, and they got playgrounds over there, swings and stuff. But this is, if you ever see my other channel, I See Got the Truth, this is where I brought my Batman drift trike to bring it out here and test out, because there's a nice hill to go down there. And I did that in the middle of summertime, damn near had a heat stroke. But let me finish my exercise, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, now I have a foam piece that goes into my chin guard here, and somehow it must have fell out when I was walking around this park. I'm gonna have to find it now. I'm gonna go that way and check first. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go drive on the park path. I don't want anybody yelling at me. So, gotta find it, see what happens. Where did it go? Unlock my forks. Can you do this with being off the bike? Let me see. Yep. See if I can find it. Keeps my chin warm during the winter times. And filters out some of the noise coming from underneath the helmet. Shouldn't be too hard to see. Anyways, got my exercise on. One thing, if you're in Arizona and you walk around the park and you forget to bring a bottle of water with you, and you come up to a water fountain, do not drink the water that comes out of that water fountain at first, because it is scalding hot. I'm glad that I tested it with my finger first, because it was scalding hot. There it is right there. I'll seize it right here. Right here, I'll seize it. This is what I use for filtering out the noise from underneath my chin guard. Here's cut out because I used to keep the microphone right in front of my chin. I just put that down in my chin guard. I don't know whatever you guys call that, under chin guard or netting or what. And it filters out a lot of the exhaust noise and stuff like that. And sound absorption. It's a good thing I found it, because I didn't want to have to ride on the bike path. Ninja gravel. Yeah, so there's the skate park there. I need some cold water. Go to the store. So anyways, got my exercise on. Like I said before earlier, I've always been an avid exerciser. Always been at the gym and stuff like that, but I don't know what happens. You get burned out as you get older. You know, most young guys, they exercise, go to the gym because they want to pick up chicks and stuff. And you know, I'm happily married. I got a wife, and when my wife met me, I was pretty heavy at the time, and she loved me for when I was heavy, and she loves me now that I'm skinny. I'm 170 pounds now. So just trying to get back to healthy, because you know, I got 3 kids, I got 3 grandkids, and I want to see them all grow up, and I want to be around to experience them growing up. So I had to take a good look at my life and my health and say, you know what, this isn't good for you to eat, this isn't good for you to drink, and you know, it's all just addictive stuff anyways. And it's much better to eat healthy and be healthy, and you don't have to go to the doctor, because I don't like doctors. Doctors today they're all sellouts. They have sold their souls to the devil for money, because they don't care about you, and they don't care about your health. All they care about is making money and making the pharmaceutical companies rich. Because when I went to the doctor and I found out that what was wrong with me, and the doctor said, you know, there's red flags for early signs of diabetes, and there's no cure for diabetes. And I'm like, what are you talking about, there's no cure for diabetes? There's a cure for everything, it's just you guys don't want to admit it. And he laughed and said, what do you think, it's a conspiracy or something? I said, I don't think, I know. I know for a fact that you doctors don't care about anybody. You guys take a hypocritical oath, but nobody ever listens to what they say when they take that oath. You know? I was telling this to the doctor, and he was looking at me like, wow, this guy's out of his mind. Excuse me, one itchy nose. So I told him, the medicine that you want to put me on, is it going to cure me? And he's like, there's no cure for diabetes or anything like that. I'm like, what do you mean there's no cure? I don't believe that. And I'm like, this medicine you want to give me, what's it called and what's it do? And he's like, well, everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. Everybody has different reactions to medication that they're on. And I'm like, what do you mean reactions? What side effects? And he's like, yeah. What are the side effects? Well, some of the side effects are swollen tongue, leakage, anal leakage, liver damage, blurred vision, kidney failure. And I'm like, all those side effects are worse than the problem that I'm trying to cure. Isn't there anything natural that I can do? Anything natural I can take? And he's like, well, you can change your diet and you can exercise, that'll help a little bit. And I'm like, well, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to take that medicine. He's like, well, if this medicine doesn't work for you, come back, we put you on a different kind of medicine. I'm like, so what you're saying to me is you want me to be your guinea pig. You want me to come in here, test out these different medications and get these different side effects, and then you're going to have to give me medications for the side effects that I'm having, and then that medication is going to give me a different side effects, and the next thing I know, I'm in and out of the hospital all the time, putting money in your guys' pocket and the pharmaceutical money in the pharmaceutical pocket. And yeah, tried to say that 3 times. And I said, this is a conspiracy, man. You guys just don't want anybody to get cured. You don't want anybody to be healthy. You want everybody sick so that way you guys continue to have a job. And he just laughed, and he's like, what are you trying to say? This is some kind of Illuminati thing? And I'm like, I didn't bring up the Illuminati, you did. You know, so yeah, now I think it, you know, because you brought it up, not me. So that was the last doctor visit I went on. And I just told my wife, you know, I hate doctors, man. I don't like going. I can understand doctors if you like break your arm or your leg, or you need stitches and something, or you know, something that you know you're going to heal from. But going to a doctor to find out what's wrong with you, and then they put you on these freaking prescription medication that you can only get through prescription. So you have to go to the pharmaceutical companies, and you have to have the insurance, and you have to pay through the nose for that stuff, even though you do have insurance. It's all a scam, man, and I'm not going to fall for it. I told my wife, listen, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get my blood sugar back to normal because I put myself in this position by eating crap. I'll just stop eating crap and start exercising. And you know, I'm not diabetic. You know, he said I got red flags for signs of early diabetes, so that means I can stop this. All I gotta do is put my mind to it, and I can stop it. And I've made some drastic changes, and I've seen some positive results happen with these changes that I made. And I can do it. I mean, I don't have a problem going exercising. I mean, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Especially when you start getting older, like my age. That's why you see all these senior citizens walking around. They're all bent over and they're walking with walkers, and they got a pocket full of pills, and they got to take one to go to sleep. They got to take one to wake up. They got to take one and remember to take the pill to go to sleep. And they got to take one to stop the leaking anal leakage. And it's crazy what this world is turning into, you know. And then the government is backing these pharmaceutical companies and these doctors up by making everything mandatory that you have to have this kind of insurance or that kind of insurance. So it's all a scam. It has nothing to do with you getting healthy. When's the last time they cured anybody of anything? Polio? How many years ago was that? You know, and that's when they realized, oh, wait a minute, wait, whoa, back up 1 second there, buckaroo. Who cured this guy of polio? You know? All right, here it is. Look, there's a new plan on the market. We're not going to cure anybody with anything anymore, not even a common cold. Now they got you shooting up freaking these viral shots, or what they call them, vaccinations. You know, and this cracks me up because they tell you to go get these vaccinations so you don't get the flu and stuff, but then you end up getting the flu anyways. And well, maybe you took the vaccination too late. Maybe it was already in your system. You know, they got to lie for everything. You know, and every year they got a new flu coming out. And you know what? I've never had a vaccination in my life for a flu shot, and I never will have one. So I don't believe the hype. Let's go check out what TRX 450R vloggers do, see if he's home. But anyways, that's my rant. Just want to talk about exercising and what I think about doctors. Let me know what you think about doctors. Are you believing the hype, what doctors say, that you got to take this, you got to take that? I mean, now look at all the commercials on TV nowadays. They got 10 seconds of the actual name of the medicine and 30 seconds of what the side effects are for that medicine. And listen to the side effects. The side effects are even worse than the problem that you're even taking the medication for. Am I crazy? Am I the only one thinking this? Let me know in the comments below what you think. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It don't cost nothing. It's free. And like always, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, listen to me rant. I'm One Day 4 Up. This is my bike, Roxanne. And we're gone.